Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. The Chinatown Community Development Center doesn't shy away from sensitive subjects. Executive Director Norman Fong will share their work on stereotypes, gentrification, and more. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
So tell me the focus of the center.
So Chinatown CDC actually it started to help people that were getting evicted. In 1977, when we were born, there were a lot of seniors that were evicted at the International Hotel, which we later rebuilt. Mm-hmm. So we're here to help people keep their housing, help build new housing, that's the fun part, and then work with all the seniors and youth and every group to become a part of the movement to care for housing in San Francisco.
Which is really hard to do at this particular time because so many people want to move into San Francisco,
yeah,
right? It's
hard to balance it, and that's why sometimes, we have to take a stand, mm-hmm. for affordable housing, because, and we don't want it all affordable housing. We need balance for everybody. Yeah. But we have to do it right so we don't displace people and gentrify neighborhoods. It's a big deal in San Francisco. It
is a big deal, and especially in Chinatown, too. It's a neighborhood that really holds on to its culture and its history, and so that's really what you want to do.
Yeah, and what I love about it is we have hundreds of youth that get it. Yeah. They've learned their history, and they've learned that this is the oldest Chinatown in America, and their mom and dad who worked in the sewing factories and restaurants. We got to care for the neighborhood and for the long-term future. And we also have branched out more throughout San Francisco. So actually, it's a wonderful multicultural population we serve now. Mm-hmm. San Francisco has changed. How are we going to address bridge building and some of that? So we're changing too. Evolution is going on.
And you mentioned youth. You have a lot of activities for young people.
Okay, I get to brag a little here.
Okay.
So I got youth that actually live in SROs, and they were honored by President Obama last year. So we flew out to the White House, and our youth for SROs were granted the White House Champion of Change Awards. And what they did that was different is we got the award because our youth not only serve food to the seniors living in the SROs, they teach earthquake preparedness. Mm. So they go and they can speak the language and hold hands with the seniors, teach them to sit out if there's an earthquake. And it's wonderful to see young kids working with old folks. And some firemen saw them do that, and they just recommended us for a big award.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
and you got to go to the White House.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's something to brag about,
yeah.
Definitely. We do have some pictures, actually, from some of those activities. And
this is one
of your tenants.
This is very important because a lot of people don't know, and this deals with the stereotypes, that there are more poor Asians in San Francisco than any other ethnic group. There's a hidden poverty in Chinatown. Almost half of Chinatown have SROs, which is pictured here, mm-hmm. a single room occupancy, where you don't have your own kitchen, bathroom, or anything. Everything is shared.
Right.
And let me tell you, there are a lot of headaches connected with SRO living. So
and you work with hundreds of families.
Yeah, we work with about 600 families that live in SROs, and we can't wait to get them out if we could find affordable housing. So I love Chinatown. I love this. I want everyone to come and enjoy it. And, I get to MC the parade every year. But behind it, the part that people don't see is the most densely populated area west of Manhattan, right here. And the poverty is heavy duty, and we have to do something about it.
Well, you have a lot of young people getting involved, but you also have the senior community also getting involved and with politics as well.
Yeah, this is a hot one. We didn't win last year, but there was a proposition that was trying to stop the Ellis Act evictions in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. But the San Francisco voters didn't quite get the votes there, but the effort is there. And like recently, the mission has been trying to fight for a moratorium to stop all this development. It's similar to our concerns of how Chinatown CDC was born. What I worry about is the polarization of, like, let's say the techie people and rich people coming in and the poor. And it's going to get bad if we don't. But San Francisco's smarter. We should be able to come up with positive legislation, ways to protect the poor and to protect those who get evicted.
Well, you've helped create change as well. We have a picture of what could be the future station, future subway station. Well, this is actually gardening.
Oh, that's the kids.
Yeah, these are the kids getting involved with the gardening. But we also, our next picture, I believe, is the future Chinatown station.
Yeah, one of the things, hardly, maybe 90% of Chinatown, they don't drive. There's no parking spaces anyway, and they can't afford cars. And so the way to connect up with BART and transportation was, our dream was to have a subway to Chinatown. And it became a big fight between neighborhoods and whatever, but we won, and we're looking forward to a new subway station, and we're gonna put a park on top of it, and hopefully we'll be better connected to all of San Francisco. And that's gonna be cool. You know, everyone can come visit, and also our residents can go out and see the whole world.
Sure. Well, you are doing a lot of great work. Thank you so much for coming on the show to tell us all about it. And for more information on Chinatown CDC, you can log on to ChinatownCDC.org. Again, that's ChinatownCDC.org. Coming up, a grassroots effort to fight lung disease. We'll be right back.